one is arithmetic sequences. So a sequence is an ordered list of numbers. So we saw this a lot in like elementary school where we pattern. So for example, 1, 3, 5, 7. And we can just see that every single time we go up a term, it's just adding 2. Okay, and we don't need to know this yet, but this is definitely just good if you're able to identify that. Okay, a term is a number in a sequence. Okay, it's denoted by Tn. So term 1 would be T1, term 2 would be T2, term 3 would be T3. And so in this sequence right here, 1 would be T1, 3 would be T2, T3 would equal 5, T4 would equal 7, and so on. Okay. And arithmetic sequence, some people call it an arithmetic sequence. This is a sequence that has the same difference. So that's exactly what I was actually talking about here. So this difference is called the common difference. We usually denote it by D, and it's between any pair of consecutive terms. That's what the common difference is. So in that first example, this positive 2, D would equal 2. Because we're adding 2 each time. Okay, we're going to get into recursive sequences a little bit later, but recursive sequences is a sequence is given, and each successive term, so all of the other terms, is determined by the previous term. And general term, basically this is just like the general formula. Okay, when we talk about arithmetic sequence, we're really talking about this formula right here. You'll soon see that it's very, very similar to like the equational line, if you remember back in grade 9, where we increase by m each time, and we start with the number b. So like that being like the y-intercept, right, the start. So this is the general formula. It's labeled Tn, and it expresses each term in a sequence. And we should be able to actually just sub in n, which is like the term number, and get any term in the sequence. Okay, A is the first term, D is the common difference. So a lot of definitions right now, but let's get into some questions. What is a 33rd term in this sequence? Okay, so 18, 11, 4, -3. The last thing you want to do is sit there and pattern out 33 terms. That would be not nice of any teacher. So instead, we'll T at n, so the term at 33, that's what we're looking for. Okay, A is the first term, so that's 18. So we know A equals 18 here. 18 plus 33 minus 1, and then D. So D is the common difference. So what we can do is we can take 11 minus 18. Okay, I get -7. And just to double check, I can do 4 minus 11. So it's going down by 7 each time. Okay, and now all we have to do is calculate. So let's go 18 plus, and then let's multiply 32 times -7. Okay, 32 times -7, -224. Okay, I get -206. So the 33rd term is -206. And you put 33rd term equals -206. Okay, example 2. Terry invests $300 in a GIC. So what a GIC is, it's a guaranteed investment certificate you can get at the bank, like here in Canada. And all it is it guarantees you, like for this one, it would be 6% interest a year. Okay, so it's not on the stock market. It's not going to fluctuate. It's just the same every single year. So when will the investment be worth $732? Okay, so he invests $300, so I would consider that A. That's our starting, right? And what I would do to find the D is I would take $300 and I would multiply it by 6%, because then you're going to be able to find out it's $18. It goes up by every single year. So now all we need is the formula. So Tn equals, and then it's A plus n minus 1 d. Okay, so we're looking for, oh, actually, this question gives us, when will the investment be worth $732? So when we talk about when, we talk about what term number, okay? So we know that T at n is 732. We started with $300, and it went up by $18, n minus 1 time. Okay, and now let's just expand. Let's bring that 300 over, actually. So we'll go minus 300 equals, and I'm going to expand this 18 into the brackets. We get 18n minus 18. So 732 minus 300 is 432, I believe. This negative 18, let's bring it over. Let's go plus 18, and that's going to be equal to 18n. So altogether, I get 450 equals 18n. Okay, divide those by 18. I get n equals 25. So when we talk about term number equals 25, but that makes sense in this question, because if he gets paid 6% interest per year, when will it be worth $732? Therefore, in 25 years, it will be worth $732. Okay, and the last question. The 7th term in an arithmetic sequence is 53, and the 11th term is 97. Okay, so before we even continue, we have to be able to recognize that these two pieces of information are grouped, and so are these two. So we know that T7 equals 53, and also T11 equals 97. Okay, determine the 100th term. So we need to find T100, sorry, equals, and we want to actually know how much that term's worth. Okay, I personally see this as substitution or elimination. Okay, just thinking back to like grade 10. I'm going to show you how to do that. I don't want you to do like, oh, 11 minus 7 and then divide it out, kind of like I guess you can do slope for this one because it's arithmetic, but I'm going to do it a little bit uglier way, but the non-fail way, because when we get to geometric sequences, what's going to happen is if you just know how to do it the one way, then you're going to be fine, and you can apply it to both. Okay, so T7 equals 53, so 53 equals, we don't know the starting number, we know 7 minus 1, and we don't know D. Okay, so 53 equals A plus 60. Now, we know 97 equals A plus 11 minus 1D. So let's just bring that down here. 97 equals A plus 10D. Okay, immediately I see that A and A are already by themselves. So I'm going to move these over, these D terms. I'm going to get 53 minus 60 equals A, and I'm going to get 97 minus 10D equals A. I'm going to set these equal to each other because we know A, of course, equals A. So let's go 53 minus 60 equals 97 minus 10D. I'll bring the 53 over here, the negative 10 over there, to get negative 60 plus 10D. I'm just doing every single step just so that you guys can see just the process here. We get 4D equals, and then we've got 97 minus 53, 44. I get D equals 11. Okay, take this, put it back into here. I get 97 equals, actually a better idea. Let's put it into here. Well, D is not isolated either way.